Hey everyone, it's PanaramaDan here with Carmen. We're going to be out going on a little adventure today. Something we've wanted to do for several months. We talked about it, and so most of you know that Carmen and I have a Model Y Tesla, and his name is Yesla. And one of the things that Yesla can do is full self-driving. We can punch in a destination. He can take you to point to point. But he will also just drive with no destination. So one of the things we wanted to try is to just simply hit the full self-drive button with no destination. We've carved out a couple hours. We charged up to 100% and just see where this little robot takes us. He gets to make all the decisions. If he gets himself into a little jam, we're going to try to let him get out of it. Turns down a one-way street. You know, we don't know what's going to happen. So we just pulled out of the campground. We kind of set him up in a situation where if you look ahead, he's going to have to make a decision, left or right, and that'll kind of determine which way we go, and we'll see where we go from that. Anyway, should be a lot of fun. I'll try to keep you posted as we go. Not great at editing videos, but we'll see how it goes. So as you can see, we're set, ready to go. And I just hit self-driving. You can see it says driving with no destination. And so Yesla's decided to turn to the right, which makes sense. You know, maybe take the easiest flow. I have no destination in mind, so I'll just maybe take the easiest turn. Don't know what the algorithms, what the computer is thinking, but we'll just see as we go. This is just the beginning of the drive. If you're familiar with the greater Hershey area, this is out by the Renaissance Fair on 72, heading towards Mannheim. And here we go. Okay, little update on our little adventure as Yesla takes us on a no destination set FSD ride. We've been going about an hour, just a couple minutes over an hour, and yeah, so not a lot of surprises so far. We took a right as we were coming out of the campground area, and it stayed generally going in that direction. It's made a couple of right-hand turns, mainly to stay on that road, and it's navigated us all the way through several smaller towns like Mannheim and East Petersburg, which are not that big, but a lot of traffic and tight. And then we've gone through Lancaster, which, you know, is a very busy town. And now we're heading
to Maryland, about 12 miles away.
Towards Maryland. We're about 12 miles away from Maryland. We're out in kind of the Amish country. It's beautiful out here. So not a lot of surprises. It hasn't done a lot of twists and turns. It's mainly stayed generally kind of in the same direction, same road, but it has made a couple of right-hand turns along the way. And so we still got lots of battery left, so we'll see what ends up happening. We're going to go another hour or so probably before we decide to turn back around. Anything you want to say, Carmen?
Nope.
Alright, so we're having a good time, seeing some beautiful scenery, and of course the car's driving itself, so that leaves us free to pay attention, but also to see a lot of things. Alright, we'll check back in. Okay, we're about 60 miles into our little FSD adventure, and Yesla has gotten himself on US 1. It's kind of a highway drive, and my suspicion is that this is what we're going to see for the next 200 miles if we don't make an intervention here. So we're going to get off. We're going to we're gonna disengage after 60 miles and get off the interstate. I don't want to just travel on it for another 2 hours. And we'll stop at a Dunkin' Donuts that's here at this exit, which Carmen's pretty happy about. And then we'll kind of face it towards the direction of the campground and start again and kind of see what he does from there. Like I said, we're about an hour and a half in, 60 miles. And all right, so quick stop, Dunkin' Donuts, and a failed attempt at a food truck that was selling Maine lobster, and evidently they were having problems with their credit card machine. The person ahead of us couldn't get service, so after waiting about 10 minutes, we just got back on the road. Kind of generally pointed it in the direction of back towards the campground and put it on self-driving. And this is awesome. This is an area that, near Lancaster area, that we have never been in before, so it's taking us on a new road. Amish country. It's really nice out here. It's beautiful. Farmland, small towns. We just went through Cochranville, heading back towards the Lancaster Amish area, Intercourse, and Burdenhand, that area generally. Not sure where we're going to end up, we think. So Yesso's doing a great job. No interventions because of safety or anything like that. We just had that one intervention because we had gotten ourselves on an interstate, US 1, going north.
Taking us to Philly.
It was taking us to Philly. We would have ended up in, I guess US 1 goes into Boston. No telling where we would have ended up. Maine, I don't know, New Brunswick. But it was probably not going to get off of US 1. It's too nice of a road. It was just going to point itself in that direction and probably go until we ran out of battery. But we're at 75% battery, so things are looking good there. No issues for that. We've got plenty left until we get home, I'm sure. And of course, if we needed, we could find a supercharger. But I don't think we're not going to be out that long today. And but we're just having a good time. It's a beautiful drive out here, and so we're still on the adventure. We'll keep you posted what happens. All right, so we're gonna call that a wrap. We've been on the road for how long?
3 hours.
About 3 hours. Of course, we did stop at Dunkin' Donuts.
Feet, turn left to stay
and kind of got us going back in the opposite direction towards home, and we brought us into Amish country, which we love. It's a beautiful ride on the way back.
Now turn left to stay on Peters Road.
And when it got us within about I don't know, about 3 or 4 miles of our favorite pizza place up here in Pennsylvania, we decided that we'd take control.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Hollander Road.
We had the little fail at the food truck, so it worked out really good. We really like this pizza place. It's in New Holland, and so Carmen just got done putting the order in. I went ahead and put in a destination, and it is navigating us there as we speak. We're going to be there in about 4 minutes. So it was a fun day.
Looking forward to doing it again.
Yeah, it's kind of something we'll do again, because we do like getting out and doing sightseeing, especially this area of the country is really beautiful. Something we enjoy doing. So we can kind of point it in a different direction and let it drive, and it's very relaxing for it to just carry you around, and you can see what you can see. So I'm sure we'll end up doing this again, and it's kind of an interesting, it did go more in a straight line than I would have expected it to do. But that wasn't totally unexpected either. So anyway, it was a good time. We had a great time seeing some beautiful country on some roads we had never been on before, that we might have never taken unless Yesla pointed us in that direction, so it was fun. So for now, we're going to say it's a great, big, beautiful world out there. So go out there and enjoy it.